Well, folks, it's December, Christmas for a lot of us. I don't think I'm going to do many Christmas videos. Just not feeling it this year, folks. COVID-19 getting in the way of everything. That coronavirus, people locking down, people social distancing, family gatherings being kind of limited, or stuff like that. It's like I don't mind passing Christmas for 1 year, but I guess this video will be as far as I'll go for Christmas. So what the hell? Okay, let's do it up, all right, for one video. Okay, no, seriously now. All right, I bought an album or rebought an album, as the case may go. The King of Rock and Roll, Elvis Presley. It is the Beatles Christmas. Beatles. Sorry, shows you where my priorities are. No, seriously, Elvis's Christmas album. Okay, I'm a fan of Elvis. I got a shirt. I got some records, and trying to get serious here. Okay, this album, it's a good album, good Christmas album, good holiday album, but it has a little bit of a history for me. Some of you may know who've been around for a while. I basically, a few years ago, got a copy of this 1957 release. It's hard to find this in really, really pristine shape. Now, a few years ago, I managed to get a copy of this album, and it looked like, I swear, some of you may remember, there's still a video up of it. You can go back and look the video up. Look it up. It's like pristine. At least I still have the video. I don't have the record anymore. I spent a lot of money on it, folks. A lot of money on it. I spent several $100s on the album back then. Why? Well, first of all, because I really wanted a minty copy of this, and I thought it was worth a lot more than I actually paid for it. It looked like I say, it came right off the presses. It looks like it was right out of the store. It looked like all that was missing was the cellophane. I mean, it was great. A lot of times, I'll show you this later copy that I got. Over here with the spine, you can't find these spines looking very good. Okay, like this one here that I just got. You can see this one I'm about to show you is all torn up here. It's very hard to find the spines in good shape. But going back to the other Christmas album, so not only was it pristine, not only was the spine of that album perfect, it was perfect, looked like it had never been opened, but it also came with a gift tag. This album in the 1950s came with a gold gift tag to so-and-so, with a line, I think, from so-and-so. It was a really special gift tag, gold tag, and it was in great shape. So you'll see it in the old video. So I was willing to pay the money. Plus, it just so happened that for once I had come into a little bit of money. I'm not wealthy by any means, but I had some money to spend at that particular time, so I didn't mind going all out just for this one item. And then as time went on, I eventually sold it. And now here we are, up to date here in 2020, and I've got another copy. This one did not cost anything close to that amount because it's not in great shape. But if you look at it, it's still pretty good. I mean, it's still pretty respectable looking, except for, as I say, that spine, which is too bad. I'm not going to tape it. Somebody told me, why don't you tape it? I'm not going to tape it, folks. What I will do is, hope you get a good look at it. Not really. Okay. It doesn't really focus. What I will do is take a clear sheet. If you keep it in the clear wrap, a clear outer sleeve, it kind of like keeps it as if it was almost together. So I'm not going to actually desecrate the album by putting Scotch tape on it. No, the back cover looks like this. Really good shape overall. Now there's a booklet in here, and I'm afraid to open this too much because that's part of why the spine gets damaged over the past 60 years plus. So I won't open it too much. Okay. Let's look at the pictures inside, shall we? Again, as I try to be very careful about it, how far I'm willing to open it. And the booklet's in pretty good shape as well. So, for spending less money here, as I say, than I spent that first astronomical amount, I got a pretty respectable copy of the Elvis Christmas album. And it's not a reissue. You know, I don't want a reissue on this. As much as I enjoy sometimes reissues, it's not where I'm going with this one, you know. And I'm going to show you the record in a minute. Don't worry. That's going to be in the offing here. So let's, as the telephone in the other room rings. Okay, the record is in very, very, very good shape. That's also part of the reason I decided to go for it. It has the original inner sleeve here, as I talk louder to avoid the sound of the toilet flush above, because I'm not making this video over again. Okay, so it's got that. And here is the record, which I have in a separate sleeve. And the spindle wear on it is very slight. I don't really see much. It's really in good shape. You can notice by the spindle hole there, and there's not a lot of lines on it. It was taken care of pretty well, this album. And there you go, folks. So anyway, kind of a rushed album. It's my offering for Christmas 2020. Hope you had some fun with it. Later.